Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is Dawn is not able to be on this call right here, but she did take the time with Alex, I believe, to record a message that she asked me to play. Now let me share with you a little bit about my background. I am good at certain things and I am not good at certain things, and I did a couple of dry runs to make sure I could do this right. But I was able to do some dry runs with just a couple of people on the call. We're going to see if we could do this dry run with 1,200 plus people on this call. So I'm going to push a button. I'm going to put myself on mute. OH, if you could be around, just kind of stick on there and tell me as long as you guys can hear this, okay? We'll just run the rest of this. And when this is going to take about 20 minutes, and when it's done, I'm just going to disconnect and say thanks you guys for everything that you do. So OH, I'm going to push a button over here, and it's going to get started in just a second.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to tonight's leadership call. My name is Dawn Red Oliver. As for those of you who don't know, and I've got Alex here, and we are just so excited about things that have been going on. And so the very first thing that I want to do is thank you. The whole businessforhome.org Top Field Leaders title is just absolutely an honor, and I want to thank you guys because, you know, I work really, really hard, and I work a lot of hours, and there are my days where I have to go, bye, just like all of you do, and everything that we all do, we all have to know our why. And so you guys gave me a big reason why, and all I can do is thank you for it. So it's absolutely positively an honor, and I just don't even know what else to say except thank you. So that being said, okay, it's going to be a short call. I got a ton of stuff on my plate right now, but everybody's been asking, so I want to go ahead and give you guys the why from me on some issues and some really great news and some dates and deadlines that we're all working towards. And as you know, all things being considered, all things going perfectly with absolutely no glitches, those are the dates we're working towards. And if for any reason there are any glitches or hiccups or things that we have to overcome that we didn't foresee, then those dates will be pushed. But I'm going to give you some dates to run with so that you guys can work towards them, okay, and know that we're working towards them. Now, first things first, okay, y'all did an amazing job voting me in to the #1 field leader position on Business for Home, but there is a much bigger vision here. And last I looked, about 5,000, almost 5,000 people had voted, but there's a lot more of you out there. Zeek Rewards is on the ballot for the #1 network marketing company in the world, or direct sales company in the world on businessforhome.org. So make sure that you get over there and vote for your favorite company. Hopefully that's Zeek Rewards if you're on this call. And although Zeek Rewards isn't a company and Rick Venture Group is the company, Zeek Rewards is definitely the project, and it's the one we all love so much. So get over there and make sure that you cast your votes. Second is our new banking relationships are in stone. Everything is rocking. So I want you all to know that we're going to have some new options for payroll coming up. We've got some new stuff right around the corner, so just, bear with us one last week while we go ahead and we cross the T's and we dot all the I's, because we don't want to go ahead and launch anything prematurely. But I want you guys to know that we have a fantastic company that has come on board, and the issue that we've had with NXK, all right, everybody wants to know, just turn the links back on, okay? But guys, like when you take out your wallet out of your purse or your back pocket, whatever is in there that you personally put in there is the only money that you can go ahead and pay for your next grocery trip with, okay? You might have cards in there, you might have some checks in there, but if we're talking pure cash, which is how an e-wallet works, whatever you guys have used to go ahead and make purchases from us with, okay, is what's in the e-wallet that we can turn around and pay payroll with. It's not a depositing bank account. And when you're working with the kinds of numbers that we're working with, okay, guys, we scare the heck out of a lot of different institutions and e-wallets because we are transactioning at such a huge level with so many people earning and so many people requesting commissions through a new e-wallet that whatever you guys have purchased stuff from Zeek with, is what we can then turn around and pay commissions with. okay? We can't just go in there with, bags of money and go here. It doesn't work that way. So the more you go ahead and convert your purchasing to Zeek Rewards through NXPay, the more we can afford to pay out in commissions through NXPay. All right? I want you all to know this is not NXPay doesn't have money, okay? NXPay, the company, is an e-wallet. They're like the wallet manufacturer. They don't have or don't have money. It has nothing to do with the wallet in your pocket as to whether there's money in it. It's up to you whether there's money in it. Okay? So it's up to you whether there's enough money in NXPay to pay everybody who's asking to utilize that e-wallet for their income or incoming transactions, okay? We've been using AlertPay and Solid Trust Pay for a really long time. So those balances have a lot more in them so that they can go ahead and everybody can go ahead and request cash through them. And there's plenty in there because you've been purchasing so much through them. Okay, so if everybody goes ahead and says, okay, if you're somebody who wants to withdraw your commission checks through NXPay, then make your purchases through NXPay, and that will go ahead and create that reciprocity. What goes in can come back out, all right? So I just want you guys to know that this is no reflection on NXPay. NXPay is a wallet in your purse or your back pocket. You're the ones responsible for how much money is in it, and therefore that's how you can dictate whether you can all go ahead and get money out of it, all right? So there's another option coming down the pike that I want you guys to know about. One of my favorite global payroll solutions. We've been talking for months about how we could also put another option in there. And they are right now in the process of working with Stella from Solid Trust Pay because, Stella, her model is her model, and just like AlertPay, their model is their model. They're built like a PayPal, you know what I mean? It's for purchasing primarily. So when it comes to global payroll, it's not the best solution for you guys if you have larger balances because you have to pay a percentage instead of a flat rate. If you have a small check coming to you, then it might be cheaper to go ahead and pay a percentage. But if you have a larger check, then whatever that percentage is that will go ahead and tip the scales on a flat rate for you, then, one of these global payroll solutions will be a better option for you. And that's entirely up to you. That's why I have lectured all of you to make sure that every single option that we make available, to make sure that you're verified and you have it, set up in your back office so that you always have your choices to make every single step of the way. And, with technology, all technology companies have their bad days, where something isn't working well. And you don't want that to trip you up. So always making sure that everything is all set up so that you guys are verified on every solution we've got is what I've always recommended to you, and I still recommend that to you. So this week sometime, this is like what we're hoping for. There will be another solution that actually will be utilized through Solid Trust Pay, okay? And like I said, there's been tons of purchasing over the past year through Solid Trust Pay, so there is no issue with how much is in the e-wallet is what can go out in commissions because there's plenty, okay? So that being said, make sure everybody is set up with Solid Trust Pay. Make sure you're also doing some purchasing through Solid Trust Pay because there will be a beautiful flat rate solution and global payroll solution integrated through there into a white label Zeek e-wallet for you guys that you will also be able to use as an alternative when those situations occur with NXPay. Okay, so we're putting another solution in place that is integrating into an already existing and fully funded stock wallet that is also in the purse, the Zeek purse, so that you guys have multiple solutions with a flat rate option. Okay, and I want you guys to know that we're not sitting around eating bonbons. We are always looking for what's the solution to each interesting challenge. When you are this big, you have interesting challenges, guys, It's something that I never would have understood unless I was here in it. And, just like Mark Zuckerberg had some interesting challenges when Facebook went to the moon, Zeek and Zeek's team has interesting challenges that Mark Zuckerberg never faced, This is not a model that anyone has ever had before. So it's not something that anyone has ever experienced before. So we can't go, oh, well, what did they do? Okay, there is no they. Nobody else has done it, so it makes it an interesting opportunity for growth and for finding unique solutions every step of the way. Some things that you guys definitely want to know about, our credit card processing is all up and running. So this is it. We've got it all. It's all working, and everybody can purchase through every method, and yay, okay? That's all I have to say is yay. So the banking and the credit cards are all set up. So be happy. Know that, yes, we had our growth challenges in those categories, but that they are solved as far as we are concerned. We are up, running 150% full steam ahead, and things are awesome, all right? So more stuff coming, but everything is working, and everything has been overcome, and we have created those solutions. And thanks to Larry Cohen and a bunch of people who have rolled up their sleeves and created brilliant solutions and relationships, and Greg Caldwell and all the guys, everybody. I've been working around the clock with these guys and with Paul and Alex, and we've just been Peter and every step of the way, more things come up and more solutions come up, and I'm just grateful for the team that we've got, because these guys work right next to me every single day. Speaking of Alex, Alex, why don't you go ahead and just do a little ditty on what's going on with this very cool new support community you just launched?
Right. The community is almost ready for prime time. We have 11 full-time moderators in there, and there's people that have been engaging in the conversation since then. I've leaked it already on one leadership call, and I mentioned it on a couple training calls as well. And if you would like to check it out, you can go to zekesupport.zekerewards.com. And once you get in there, it's basically a dynamic knowledge base. As more content is added in there and as more questions are answered, it's all searchable, and it's just basically an ever-growing knowledge base. So every time you ask something, if it hasn't already been asked, it'll create a new topic. It'll give a moderator the opportunity, a moderator or a brand champion, to answer the question or idea or leave feedback. And then once the issue's been resolved or the idea has been addressed or something has been done with the topic that was made, it will then become indexed into this ever-growing knowledge base. And the next time someone comes along and searches for a problem, and if they have the same problem, they're going to get presented 3 or 4 options. After they type in their query, there's 3 or 4 options that pop down underneath it. If it's already been answered, they click on the topic, they go and they read through, they see the question, they see the answer, they solve their own problem, they talk to anybody, and they move on. So if you would like to go check it out, the link again is zekesupport.zekerewards.com, and feel free to take a look around and ask some questions.
That's awesome. And from what I understand, you need your Zeke username and password to get in there. You need to go ahead and check this thing out. We've got full-time moderators. If you're interested in becoming a moderator, get with Alex. We've got some really great minds and some really great people who are manning that ship, and we're going to need more. So if you're interested in doing so, make sure that you go ahead and drop an email to Dawn@zeklers.com. And Anthony or one of his team, who are now, there's a team of people answering, Dawn@zeklers.com. Now, just write support community moderator in the subject line and raise your hand, because you just never know when that might come up. Or you can write to interviews@zeklers.com, which any of the job positions that we ever have available for anybody who's going, you know what, I could do a good job in that category. I'd like to work for Zeke. Go ahead and shoot us a resume and shoot in the subject line what you're applying for. If you're interested in the compliance department, if you're interested in affiliate services, if you're interested in a higher level position, if you think that you can do my job better, write in, shoot your resume in, and I'd be happy to give it to you for a day. This is such an awesome project, guys, and there's so many things that need doing. So, feel free. Don't think that you're just stepping out of line or speaking out of line. If you think that you can do a good job somewhere, we could totally use your help. And we're always looking for people to to go ahead and join this team and roll up their sleeves and put some more time in. So that being said, what else do we got? We have banks, we have e-wallets, we have NXPay, and so anybody, let me just quickly address that again on the NXPay front. If you had requested a commission check through NXPay before the link wasn't live, it's coming. Okay, there's no question, it's coming. Solid Trust Pay, guys, all of that is also being uploaded on the daily. They have a new system that they have put into place for us. I mean, there's a lot of people requesting commissions through them. So instead of doing it the older way, which is really time-consuming, there's a new API that's been integrated, so it'll go much faster. But all of those commissions are on their way to you if they're not already there. So, the sky is not falling. Everybody's getting paid. Lots of commissions are flowing. Oh, speaking of commissions, all of those past due subscriptions that we weren't able to run are being run. So you should be seeing your Matrix commissions light up, and hopefully you've been seeing that for a little while now, and everybody's all excited about it, If for any reason that you're like, wait a minute, I don't want you to bill that card that was on my account, in your back office, there is a place that shows you your past due commissions, and you can go ahead and pay those any way you want to. So if you don't want us to go ahead and bill the card that's on file for any of your past due, then make sure that you go ahead and you pay them with whatever method that you would prefer. When we go ahead and we are going to do a run for whatever month or whatever week, in whatever month, we always send out an email in advance and say, hey, by the way, we're going to build a card for this. Let us know, be prepared and make sure that, not let us know. I mean, you either need to use it or you need to go pay it with another method or your account's going to end up deactivated. So make sure that you're watching your inbox. If you have trouble getting email from Zeek, then, guys, you need a Gmail account because Gmail has the best deliverability when it comes to just about everything. So make sure that you go ahead and you get a Gmail account. If you're on AOL, our mail never gets through. And everybody knows that it's been around for a while, and it's supposed to be duplicating, and it's in the Getting Started Guide to get a Gmail account. So please make sure that you do. It's a really important tool for your business. Getting our email is really important. And then last, there's two things that are going to be launching on July 1st is our goal. One is the $29.99 annual all-inclusive. You get paid to advertise and a compliance course package. Everybody pays it, everybody gets it, and everybody uses it. So we're going to go ahead and be making all such things mandatory, and that is to protect Zeek, to make sure the marketing message is clear, to make sure it's the corporate voice that's being spoken. And it's not that we want to squash your creativity, but we do want to squash any infringements on presentation criteria, okay? So really important, everyone, instead of paying $15 a month and $5 to $10 to be able to take the course, you guys are all going to get it. Everyone's going to get it. Everyone will get it upon their subscription. So it'll be $29.95 for the whole year, $29.99 for the whole year, and all of it's included. Everything will be there, and the guys on USHVB and MLM Compliance BT and Zeek are all working towards that July 1st integration. And everyone who is in the system will have 30 days to go ahead and pay, okay, with no interruption of service. And everyone who has any knowledge of this whole Z-Bait thing, guys, it's going to be hot. It really is. It's going to be absolutely epic. You guys are going to love it. We're going to have our qualifiers for the RPP based on shoppers who have $5 cash back in the system. So you don't have to get out there and pimp out bids all day. You can go ahead and tell your friends, hey, all you got to do, if you're already shopping at Macy's, you're already shopping, buying tires, you're already doing this stuff, now you can do it through my portal. You go ahead, you get your registered account, and you can go ahead and do the shopping you're already doing. You can get cash back. It'll help me out, okay? They don't have to go ahead and enjoy penny auctions to go ahead and shop. And that'll be ZEEBATES. It's not up yet, so don't go. But ZBase.com will be up and running and live and rocking for your RPP. And all that's going to do is create great, great, great things for all of you. You know, you guys everybody's like, how do we get more money? How do we get more money? Well, you know what? Get your people shopping through zbates.com, and that's how you're going to be able to drive more revenue to everybody as a collective advertising division. We'll have new ads up to that. We'll be able to go ahead and qualify through, you know, advertising through zbates.com. It's going to be awesome. So, you know, that's really all I get to say. That's it. Everybody needs to go and do their week now. I'm exhausted. Doesn't that sound like a lot of work to you? Have an amazing, amazing week. Thank you so much for showing up. I love all of you guys, and thanks again for the honor. I truly appreciate you, and I hope that every single day I can make you proud. Take care. Bye.
Okay, guys, this is Peter. I'm going to say we're going to close this call. Thanks for being here, and we will see you tomorrow, or for those people that could be here tomorrow or any other day at 4 p.m. Eastern Time for the training calls. We'll see you next time. Good night, everybody.